My name is Ahmed Hisham. I'm originally from Egypt, and I work for Mantrack Sierra Leone Limited. I'm the finance manager here since May 2016. We have been banking with Standard Chartered Bank in Sierra Leone for over a decade now. Frankly, since I started here in mid-2016, we were not doing that much of transactions with Standard Chartered because there was some late transactions. We are being late or late response. But we had a facility also, credit facility from Standard Chartered by beginning of 2017, and since you moved to the online banking and we set up this online banking, this response has been improved a lot. And actually I have also a dedicated person that's called Emmanuel, that he's taking care of our account. Actually, each time I call him, he replies immediately, or if he misses, so he calls me back when it's possible. And he's been treating us quite well, and response are actually became much better than we have seen in 2016. As long as they are in this process of improvement, so I think that this response can be better. So sometimes we have some issues or transactions not done or stuff like that. So I think that yes, they became very much better, but it can be even better. Actually, they are very helpful, accurate, and the rates are not that bad from my point of view. We're dealing with the facility. They are trying to help us each time we need that help. Maybe they can open a branch or two, because I think they don't have so much branches in Freetown. Maybe at Lumley side of town, they don't have any branches there. So this will be also help us. Of course, dealing with like Orange and Africell and lots of other companies, mining companies, Tile. It's much better to have branches, so they will open accounts there. So when we have transfers, it will be much easier. Actually, Orange have an account with them, and it's very easy to receive money from Orange because they have in the same account. They just transfer, and just like that, the money is in our account. So when you have more branches, it will push people or help people to open more accounts. I am satisfied as a finance manager, and my company is satisfied also because of this facility that we took around 1.5 years ago, and the rate is somehow manageable, okay, and I'm almost now satisfied.
My name is Shan Matthew. Our company name is G. Shankar Das & Sons S. Limited. This company was formed in 1939, and and I recollect I have seen the correspondence of 1945, way back in 1945. So I think we might have opened the account in 1940s. As a customer, only thing what we noticed is the delay in the approval process in the facility. When we requested for some facilities, they take a lot of time, which really affects the customers, So if they can improve on that processing time, efficiency in processing time, that will be better. That was a challenge because for us as a company, we have branches across the country, and to get more turnover in the bank, it is better for them to have branches across the country. Because right now they have few branches that is inside town and one in McKinney. Okay. So if they can improve on the branches, it will be nice for their business as well. As far as I am concerned, they are okay at the moment. They are good in operations and all.
My name is Dong. I work in CRSG. I have been there 2 years in Sierra Leone, and since we entered Sierra Leone to do our business, we cooperate with SCB from 2007. Now the service of Standard Chartered Bank is very good, and I think there the little things can be better. I'm satisfied, very satisfied. Now we need to do something. We do our business, pay in cash, and now Standard Chartered Bank deliver the cash loans to our office. It's very safe, but not the dollars. So we want we want Standard Chartered Bank to deliver dollar to our office. Yeah, it will be safe for us. Leon is also safe. That's the bank officer to deliver the cash come here. Just like we withdraw cash for dollars more than just like amount 10,000 or 20,000, they can deliver it.
I'm Darrell Thompson. I've been with Standard Bank for about 42 years, since 1976. I would say that the service has improved continuously. There was a time when the service was slow, especially if you went to collect money from the tellers, but this has improved. Generally, even when abroad and you want to transact business with Standard Bank, it's always prompt and satisfactory. I'd say I'm very pleased with the service they've been giving. At the moment, I would say that they have virtually everything that I'm expecting of a bank. But broadly speaking, I can make a few comments. One, they are very slow in adopting new technology. For instance, the Visa, MasterCards, etc., which other banks had provided for their clients for over 5, 8 or 10 years now. It's only this year that Standard Bank was able to introduce one. They also appear not to have as many outlets as one would expect. Only one outlet in Freetown. They used to have one in Wellington, which has closed down. And I'm not sure that they have one in Bo still. But I think for a major bank like Standard Bank, they should have, quite a few outlets to give more convenience to their customers. For instance, if you travel out of Freetown and you want to bank with Standard Bank, I think you'll find it a bit difficult, except for the fact that they now have this Visa card which they have given to us. But you have more charges when you use the card outside Standard Bank premises. So I think by just increasing the coverage and penetration a bit, it will help the bank so that they will diversify their customer base. And that in turn will help us all in terms of service delivery. It is difficult to put a finger on anything at the moment because they are now at a level which I consider to be quite satisfactory. Except, as I say to you, if you travel out of Freetown, you probably have a bit of a difficulty in getting access to Standard Bank. But the service is available through their Visa cards. I must admit that they've steadily made improvements which I have observed, in the service they provide at their offices at Lightfoot Boston Street. There was a time when things were quite slow, but now you go to the bank, things are moving fast, and you even have this Visa card now which you can use. You don't even have to go into the office, into the main shop floor. So I think they are doing well. The only area that perhaps one would like to see some improvement is in the area of giving loans, to people, personal loans as well as loans for small businesses or large businesses. I think the large businesses are all right, because the only time I tried to get a loan from Standard Bank some years ago, it was not so good, and I ended up abandoning the efforts and making use of EcoBank, which had a much easier, form of granting loans to small businesses. To me, it appears as if the atmosphere is not very friendly for, getting loans for small businesses, which is bad, because it gives the impression that Standard Bank is happy to, receive deposits, but when in borrowing to, more medium and small businesses, they are quite slow and they have a lot of red tape. Of course, the red tape may be justifiable, but if other banks can do it, then I don't see why Standard Bank should not be able to do it.